There was a truck accident overnight on 71. That truck has been laying on its side for about 5 or 6 hours. The Kentucky Department of Highways will be closing 71 northbound at 10 o'clock, the last few minutes, at the Waterston Expressway for them to be able to clear that truck. Next speaker will be Jody Duncan from Emergency Management Agency.
Thanks so much, Chief Hamilton. I just wanted to go over a few things regarding preparedness with you. Stay indoors. That's the number one thing. And if you do have to go out, make sure you build that kit and have everything ready in your vehicle just in case. Walk carefully on snowy, icy pavement. If you shovel, I just want to take a few moments to talk to you about shoveling in this inclement weather. Make sure that you take frequent breaks. You stay dry because things like hypothermia or frostbite may come up. And if in fact that does happen, seek medical attention right away. The snow is so light out there that you could probably use a broom in a lot of locations to sweep off your driveway and things, but if you see a sewer drain, you might want to sweep that off as well, just in case. Be cognizant of the decreased temps. Many are going to use space heaters and generators. What happens if your generator gets too close to your home? You could get some carbon monoxide. Those space heaters do cause fires at times, so just be very careful with those things when you use them. I wanted to also mention that LMPD, Louisville Metro Police Department, is on state forms if in fact you have a non-injury accident, so no one is injured and you do not need an ambulance. You can exchange your information with one another and file those forms online, those state forms. Louisville Metro EMS is also on Operation Snow, which means that they will take anybody to a hospital, yet it's going to be the closest one to them, okay? So don't forget that. Don't forget to check on your neighbors as well, especially if they're elderly. Make sure they have enough food, they have enough water, and if they need to get out, discourage them from doing that, okay? And your pets, bring all those pets inside, because if this weather is detrimental for us, it's most certainly detrimental for them. And if you need any information on how to build a kit or additional preparedness information, make sure you go to ready.gov or our website, louisvilleky.gov/EMA MetroSafe. Thank you.
To speak about the water company issues, Ms. Kelly Deering-Smith.
Good morning, everyone. So far, it's a pretty typical day for Louisville Water. We have 4 water main breaks working right now. On average, we have 1 or 2 a day. For customers, you really just need to be patient. If there's a water main break in your neighborhood, it's certainly going to take us a little while to get there, and it's going to take us a little bit longer to fix that main. Our biggest message to customers right now is for the inside of your home, and that's to know the location of your water shutoff valve. This is the main valve that controls the flow of water coming in and out of your home. If your pipes happen to burst in this frigid weather, you need to know how to turn off the water. You can tag it with a ribbon. Don't use paper. The paper gets wet, it goes away. We also have these tags at the Louisville Water Company. You can also find them at lots of local hardware stores. Just look on the counter and you can pick one up. It is cold, so we're taking lots of extra precautions today. You won't see our meter readers out on the street today. You'll only see us out fixing a main break if there is a problem.
Good morning. Much like the water company, MSD's operation is very stable right now. All of our 18 wastewater treatment plants are operating, and we are having response crews to any backup sewer line that would be in our community. We don't have a significant number of issues right now. Typically what we do is we would ask folks to be able to clear their drainways, but right now with the cold weather predicted over the next 5 to 6 days, we're going to wait until we ask the community's help to clear the drainways. So that is not an issue at this point in time because of the projected cold weather. If there are any questions for our customer relations line is 587-0603. So again, MSD operations are very stable at this time.
Thank you all. Just a summary of a couple of things that to reinforce. Louisville Metro government is open for business, any services that you might need. There are some cancellations of special meetings that you may need to take a look at. The only direct services that are currently affected is that garbage and recycling is suspended for the day. We hope to be able to resume that. We do ask that you go ahead and set your garbage to the curb, though, in case we get the opportunity to pick it up, depending upon what occurs with the roadways. Keep in mind a lot of our swims teams is also a part of our snow command when we need those. We have suspended junk pickup for today, may be suspended for the majority of the week. We will let you know if we do pick that up, as well as yard waste. So if you had set that out, we are not going to be able to pick that up today. We had the opportunity to talk to LG&E prior to this. We have one outage right now at excuse me, on Murphy Lane, affecting about 100 households. We also had the opportunity to talk to Regional Airport Authority. They're not experiencing any problems at our airport, although other airports that serve Louisville may be affected, including the one where our mayor is, keeping him from being able to come back to Louisville right now. We've had an opportunity to talk to the emergency managers of Bullitt, Oldham, Shelby, to see if there was any message they wanted us to convey for their residents, and right now, no significant issues for them. If you have any questions of any of the snow team, I'd ask them to come up here, and we'll be glad to address any question you may have.
We're just at a couple inches in the metro area right now. What are the concerns? If we're looking for anywhere for 6 to 15 inches, what are the concerns moving forward as snow begins to accumulate?
Well, obviously, mobility. I mean, our issue is police, fire, EMS. As Jody indicated, in some cases, especially as bitter cold as it's expected to be, you may have a greater opportunity for fire. And people improperly use space heaters, or they use kerosene heaters. You could start a fire. We're concerned about that and getting access to many of the roads in Louisville. It may be difficult for residents. Well, it's also difficult for first responders. Same is true of our emergency medical services. In addition to access with patients that may be on stretchers, getting them from the home or from the location into the vehicle can be difficult. And then depending upon how long it goes, access to food that people may have could be problematic for us.
This may be more of a question for Harold Adams, but with the cold temperatures, what's the number that we reach where the brine and salt and things of that nature just stop working as far as a melting agent?
Okay, well, we've been adding calcium chloride, and that gets us some melting ability down around 20 degrees, maybe still a couple degrees beyond that. So it makes it really critically important today that people, in fact, move their vehicles from those snow routes, because today is going to be our only opportunity for any sort of melting treatment. And so we want to get it melted as much as we can. That'll make it easier for us to then remove things from the road. And then, other than that, it's going to be what's left will become hard ice pack. So we're going to get as much of it off today as we can.
At what point did you guys start salting? I heard you guys operations were running since 10 o'clock last night.
Right, we started salting in the midnight hour last night and completed the first pass approximately 5 a.m. Did it again, and we started with the actual plowing in the 7 o'clock hour this morning.
Other questions you might have of emergency management or Louisville Water Company or MSD?
Can you put a number on the crews that are out trying to clear the road, salt, brine, and/or plow, Harold?
I couldn't say number of crews, but there are approximately 265 people on the snow team, and at any given point in an episode like this, at least half of those people are out. The people who came in at 10 last night, I believe we do, Jeff, 10-hour shifts. They switched out at 7 a.m., so hopefully those folks are getting rested, because we may need them again.
If there are no other questions, thank you very much. We do appreciate you all giving safety messages to your viewers and warning them of the hazards of safe travel. Thank you.
This has been a Metro TV production, a public service of Louisville Metro Government.